Hey guys, Saleh here again, but you can call me Chip, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new spring banner, Willful Rabbits. Um, I already looked at it, so maybe in the future I'll do like a full reaction. But for now, I think I'm just going to review what I saw. So let's just let the video play and talk about it along the way. This banner is actually really neat. I think I might skip it. I might do the free summon circle. Um, but I really do think this banner is really cool. Um, we start off with Severa. A lot of people guessed that.
Listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once. Have a very happy spring.
Well, that's very nice of you, Severa. Um, so this is Severa. A lot of people guessed it right off the bat because her pigtails are very recognizable. But the fact that it's Severa and not Selena means we finally have Severa in the game as her awakening self. Um, she brings Golden Combi Egg, which is new, obviously, but it is a brave weapon if an ally has already acted or if she's already entered combat. So if she gets danced after entering combat, this is only after she enters combat. So if she just moves a little bit and then gets danced, she doesn't get the double. But you can see in the little preview just before this that she quads. So that's she has definitely already entered combat, or an ally has entered combat in this turn, which makes her another user, or another capable user of session skills. Like Tsubasa has Blade Session. Not many units can actually use those skills, but now with Spring Severa, she actually can fairly well. She also brings R Dual Cavalry, the first cavalry dual skill in the game. Um, can't really say anything about that. They're just kind of adding new, stronger dual skills. So the fact that if you want to buff up your red cavalry unit, you're going to have to give them all four of these because there's no cavalry, dual cavalry in the game currently. So if you wanted little speed res, which is still really good for a different unit, doesn't have to be cavalry obviously, or joint hone attack, you can get little speed res and joint hone attack in the same inherit, so that's worth it. If you like Severa, then obviously you keep Severa, or you can do whatever. I think she's a pretty, um, obviously being the first iteration of Severa in the game, that's just a really neat thing by itself.
Don't you dare doze off.
So that's cool. Another one that a lot of people predicted right off the bat, along with Severa, we get Inigo.
I know, I look ridiculous.
I think he looks fabulous, actually. He looks. That bow is kind of creepy though. It's just big old ears. So normally when we get a new bow in the game, I try to summon for it for Setsuna. I don't think this bow will be as insanely useful with solos. I think her Setsuna's prep weapon does basically the same thing as long as she's in combat with a ranged unit, and if not, then it doesn't really matter. But the springy bow is inheritable. That's good. Rally attack speed plus, you could also get that. Also green dual flying 4. Green dual flying 3 is in the game on Spring Veronica. So if you wait a little bit after summoning an Inigo, if you want to use him for green dual flying, you could get the green dual flying 3 from Veronica and get 4 and attack speed rain all from Inigo onto your green flyer if that's what you would like to use them for. Obviously, a lot of people have been waiting for actual Inigo to get into the game, different than Laszlo, but now Inigo, again, with another alt. Not a dancer this time, but still, if you're an Inigo fan, that's a plus for you. Base Inigo gets into the game soon. Minerva.
Rabbits, eggs, and pretty colors. This festival is full of adorable decorations.
I actually felt like I should have voiced my opinion prior because I actually predicted Minerva. It was kind of out of the blue, while also kind of not out of the blue because we got the 3 White Wings over the last 3 years, so it only makes sense that we would get Minerva at some point. Minerva is actually our 4-star focus. Um, as you can see from her skills, not the craziest stuff. I hope Attack Defense Solo is the 4-star skill. It will probably not be. But Odd Attack Wave 3 is still a decent 4-star skill, so that's a good thing to get. Springy Lance, same thing as Inigo's bow, but as a lance. So I might get it for Spring Marissa because Minerva is just the 4-star focus, so a bit easier to get. But every time I tend to actively want a 4-star focus, I never get them. I still don't have Natasha to this day. Anyways, very basic unit. She's probably going to have decent defense. She comes with Bonfire. So, who can say? It's cavalry, correct? Yes, she's a
I am a
Lance Cav.
princess and a warrior.
And a Lance Cav. 72, hold on.
I am a princess
Okay,
and a
never mind.
warrior.
She does 52 damage right off the bat. That's 11 attack. That's a lot. And then her Bonfire gets her another 20. So we can tell what her defense is nearing in on there. But now for the duo unit is a harmonic that I didn't fully predict. I kind of thought that we get Awakening because most of the banner is Awakening, or half the banner, I guess, is Awakening. And Sacred Stones did not have a harmonic candidate just yet, and I think Myrrh is
Are these bunny ears? Look, I've got some too.
a colorless flying dragon here. So that is, we come back to the normal Myrrh stuff being, well, not the normal Myrrh stuff because Halloween Myrrh was an armored dragon, but flying dragon we go back to original Myrrh in that sense. But
We can
colorless
do
is fine.
this.
So if at some point in the future we get legendary Myrrh, maybe, who knows, or mythic Myrrh, who knows? I don't know. If she's a blue dragon, we could actually have Myrrh emblem in the game, covering the entire spectrum. But anyways, going off the normal her skill set, it seems that special cooldown count -1 means 1 turn cooldown noontime, which is great. And any enemy phase, she gets +5 to everything, and damage reduction. So that's pretty crazy by itself. Being a dragon, there's a lot of dragon effective weapons, so damage reduction is very nice. And I think it's just conditional in the sense that start of combat, unit during combat, and reduces damage from foes. Yeah, so it looks like it's just enemy phase damage reduction. It's not speed requirement or defense requirement like normal Myrrh, and that's just very, very, very good. She comes with distant counter, no distant counter weapon, that's okay. Dragon's Ire, the second iteration of Dragon's Ire in the game, again on a seasonal unit, that kind of stinks, but honestly, if you are going for Dragon's Ire, the skill to fodder this Myrrh off for, then distant counter as well is those are two very good skills to go for. Or distant counter and attack res rain if you are trying to give this to just um, another flyer that isn't a dragon. So anything you want to use her for, if you want to keep her, obviously if I would get her, I would keep at least one. But funny enough, this Myrrh is actually perfect fodder for base Myrrh in the game, giving distant counter, Dragon's Ire, or distant counter, attack res rain if you already have quicker post on your Myrrh. I think this Myrrh is not only insanely good fodder, but she will be an insanely good unit with full damage reduction just on enemy phase. Well, not full damage reduction, but you know what I mean. That's she's pretty crazy, and you can't. They're so cute. Look at them. Oh, that dragon's a bit scary. Anyways, her harmonized skill, being a flying unit, she gains Iot Shield for herself, as well as the foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So we see her stats here. 54, 25, 40, 35. That's pretty normal. Decent attack, great defense. So if you run Ignis, you will always proc Ignis on enemy phase. That's crazy. If you run just any well, actually, noontime works perfectly. But either way, um, very good unit, and we get another version of Myrrh in the game. As a fan of Sacred Stones,
Bunny sounds.
I think Myrrh is great, and I am very happy.
Spring is here.
You can see the damage reduction right
Breezy,
there.
spring breezy.
So that's great. So I don't know if I'll be summoning too much on this banner. I know I will definitely be summoning at least the pre-summon circle, as we can see here. Kind of hard to tell, but according to the in-game notification, that is Saleh, Myrrh's kind of caretaker, if you will, from Sacred Stones. So that's really cool. He is also an Axe Cavalier. We have been getting quite a few of those with Pledge and Chris, and then Lex also getting into the game. Um, we've been getting quite a few Axe Cavaliers across the last few banners, but that's okay, because they were few and far between before, and now they're getting kind of pushed into the pool, which is cool. So anyways, that's it for this banner. Um, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you're excited, if you're gonna summon or not. Um, and yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to review this banner because it has some Sacred Stones units, or a Sacred Stones unit to summon for, and then free Saleh. But if you're a fan of these units, or if you're not and are a fan more of the skills that they have to offer, then let me know. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.